One day on our way home, we came across a cute kitten crying by its lonesome. I couldn't bear to leave it there by itself, so I begged my parents to let me bring it back with us. Without hesitation, Dad started brainstorming ways to lure the kitten. Should we get some food as bait? How about foxtail grass? Maybe carve a box? Dad and I excitedly exchanged ideas, but after a few minutes, we realized that Mom hadn't said a single word. Dad really had the heart of a child. Instead of stopping me, he joined right in. Aha. We have a new tool, apparently. It feels like it distorts it weirdly. Not sure I like it. Feels weird to use. And it goes off the object weirdly. Alright, up here. Maybe? Get the top. So I feel like I'm going slower than if I use the other stuff. Yeah. Okay, it's only letting me. Can't even change. I want to change. There's a little speck. I guess I can see the specks easier right now. Maybe. Get those. I just feel like I have to go over some spots a couple times with it. It's available, yay! I don't know if I'll use this thing much. We'll see. We'll see. That all looks wrong. What? Tail? I didn't do much work around the tail. The ears? Apparently, yes. The face? Still the ears? Face? There we go. I guess it was a little faster, just it feels awkward. I don't think we're ready to own a cat. We don't know how to properly care for one, and we don't have any cat food or supplies. How can we care for it if we can't fulfill its needs? But, Lily, aren't you being a little too serious? Of course, having a pet is a huge responsibility. But Adora can learn how to be responsible by taking care of it, and we can buy whatever supplies we need. What if its mother is still around? We might be taking a child from its parent. She could have been abandoned. That isn't something we know for sure. No means no, Adora. A striped cat plushie is soft and makes cute sounds when you squeeze it. I was so upset that after we returned home, I slammed my door shut and refused to leave my room. Oh wait, hold up, I missed the line, That evening, Dad came over and gave me a stuffed animal. It was soft, fluffy, and looked like the kitten from before. Mom bought this for you, but she didn't know how to give it to you. The softness of the plushie mollified the sadness in my heart. A few days later, I saw the same kitten at the same spot. This time, it was with another cat with a matching coat. Its mother. Mom was right. If I had taken the kitten home, I couldn't help but feel ashamed. Unforgettable memories. Looks like a snow globe. My hometown is always too warm for snow. If any snow did happen to fall, it would melt as soon as it touched the ground. Things like snowball to snowmen only exist in TV shows and fiction. Some of my childhood wishes included leaving footprints in fresh white snow, making snow angels, building a huge snowman. When we finally had time for a family trip, I begged to go somewhere with an abundance of snow. And that's how we ended up having a snowy vacation. Thanks to that, I got to check off a lot of things on my bucket list. Alright. Clean off a flower. This feels like very dirty. Oh, it's just because I'm seeing the other side, right? Let's go back to the sponge. Still feels very dirty. Get the bottom. Really get the bottom. Get all this. All the crud around the hinges. Like so. And around the base. Make sure the base is good, so I don't have to come back to it. Spoiler, she'll come back to it. Actually, I mean, I assume I will at some point. Just make nice and sure. There we go. Work on the base a little bit more. Zoom out. I don't need to be so zoomed in anymore. I feel like I'm like barely making a dent on the actual globe. Little bits and pieces here. It does feel slow. Oh, here we go. I have to go from the bottom. Just had to make it. It's like one of those things you have to like chip away at it, I guess. If you just go at it, it doesn't work as well. Yeah. A little bit more tedious. A lot bit more tedious. The details. Yeah, because it's like barely... It's chipping at it if I do that. So I could just go at the middle of it. Maybe I could actually get more of the grime. Yeah, this is tedious as heck. Oh my goodness. This is a bigger area, but less precise. And... taking a bigger area. Chip away! Feels like, you know, the percentage is moving, but it's slow, tedious. Like so. Like so. And I missed a bunch back here, so I should probably It's at least the glass I can see. And I missed like a speck. I still have all this to go. Ah, this is somehow only 18% of the object. All this up here took way longer than everything else. Oh, do I? Have the cloth. Wow. That was so much easier. I think there's an achievement for cleaning everything with, the toothbrush and sponge, but we would have been there all day. We were getting there. But, Dad, there's no crunches when you step on it. And when you lay down, it's so soft and fluffy. Really? Then I want to lay down too. Huh, you're right, Adora. It's really soft. I saw on TV that if you wave your arms and legs like this, you can make a huge snow angel. And how about we make some big snow angels to watch over our family? Okay. Marshmallows are ready. You two better eat first, or you won't have enough energy to play. A snow globe we purchased on the family trip. It evokes many happy memories. Made giant snow angels, built snowmen, had an all-out snowball fight with no regard for how snow-crusted our clothes became. After it grew dark, we gathered around the fireplace and drank sweet cocoa. As the comforting warmth of the fire lulled me to sleep, I could hear Dad humming and Mom turning the pages of her book. On our way home, we bought a snow globe to commemorate all the wonderful memories from our vacation. However, some time ago, I deliberately hid the snow globe out of sight. Those warm memories became a source of agony, as they remind me of days I could never return to. Chapter 2. What I Dreamed of. Frozen time. I'd hoped to find the attic key in the living room, but it didn't turn up. I decided to search my room next. It looked exactly as it did the day I left home. Only the thick layer of dust on everything indicated any passage of time. My focus was drawn to my desk, where Dad's pocket watch lay. There used to be a time when its cogs still turned and its soft ticking could still be heard. When Mom gave Dad this pocket watch, Dad was delighted with the engraving design, a lily, just like Mom's name. Wherever Dad went, so too did the pocket watch. Shortly after start of high school, the pocket watch fell silent for good. Dad, how are you doing? Are you still cracking jokes over there? I don't think I'm doing that well. Alright. Cloth was not doing much progress there. Neither is this. Okay. Toothbrush it is. And a 19 something. It's like a 19, but the knives look different. The bottom. I need the toothbrush. Aha! Push the watches button to open it. getting there. Not as fast as this, if I, you know, did this. Alright, now it looks like I need a sponge, because I got the big stuff off. There we go. Etched heart. Etched in heart. Grab all this. We're almost there. Oh, there's some up here on the little button. Up here. Maybe. Clean, clean, clean. Oh, there's some. There's some. Okay, and the little bits and pieces. Fine. One there. There. Aha! There's a whole bunch over here. Whole bunch, she says, and it's really... Oh, it's like in the grooves. Wait, what? Oh. There we go. I missed the hinge. I'm like, hold up. What am I missing? Oh, the hinge. Dora, how many times have I told you not to call the office directly? You're usually back by now, and I couldn't get in touch with you. Oh, I'm sorry. I got caught up in work and completely lost track of time. I'll make sure to check my phone more often from now on. But please, text instead of call. All right. Oh yeah, Mom. I was cleaning my room earlier and I found the cassette player Dad gave me. I'm sorry, Adora, but I still have a lot of work to do. Don't wait for me. And make sure you don't go to bed too late. Mom, wait! Broken pocket watch remains eternally frozen, just like my family's. Oh, time remains eternally frozen, just like my family's. Desperately needed Mom, but she threw herself into work as if she wanted to forget Dad, and maybe all of us. Days passed, we barely spoke to or even saw each other. I kept telling myself that I had to try to understand her, that she was raising me all by herself now, but my grief and sorrow grew nearly unbearable as they rendered my nights sleepless. Things would have been much easier if I had just blamed her. Yet whenever I saw Mom so exhausted and fatigued, sadness came before anger. I hated her for leaving me alone, but at the same time it pained me to see her eroding away. As much as I longed for her comfort, I wanted to comfort her too. What I found in the darkness. When I couldn't stand the silence in the house, I would listen to Dad's tapes. Listening to those songs made it feel like he was right there beside me. One day I heard a composer tell a story on the radio show. When I was a kid, my father used to hum songs he had wrote himself, so I became interested in music. I hardly saw him after my parents' divorce, but whenever I sang his songs, I felt like I was back in those happy childhood days. That's how I started composing. For me, it's a way of bringing comfort not only to me, but to others in similar circumstances. I could see myself in his story and his songs resonate with me. Naturally, I admired him. Finally, he understood what Dad had meant. I wanted to tell him that I found something I couldn't live without doing. I found a part-time job and started saving money for composing tools. Oh, no spot. No reg, I guess there's no class. When Mom asked about it, I thought she was finally taking some interest in my life. I think it still works. Should I turn it on now? I'll work it though. Don't know how to work it though. Sponge. And this. Oh wait, there's a button up here. But that turns it on. Anyway. Oh yeah, there's a green up there now. Get these screws. A battery compartment. And here. Oh. There's still more in the volume slider. I bet... Yeah, I was gonna say I bet there's a huge, just like, mass under the volume slider, right? Get this. Okay. Oh yeah. Punch up here. Volume slider. Under the power button. Oh, just little bits and bobs everywhere. Oh, right there. There we go. Mom, you're late again. You must be exhausted. Yes, a little. How was your day? Dora, what are all those things? Oh, they use a MIDI controller, a microphone. They're tools for composing. By composing, do you mean composing music? Uh-huh. I started making songs little by little, and I got a part-time job to buy these tools myself. Wait, Dora, a part-time job? You started working just for a hobby? Dora, you need to be studying hard for your future right now. Don't waste your time on things like that, and quit your part-time job too. Wow. Red MIDI controller, first piece of music equipment I ever bought with my own money. Well, I wanted to tell her that it wasn't just a hobby and that I was serious, but before I could say anything, Mom said she was tired and headed towards her room. My words were met with the sound of her door closing shut. I was left alone in an all too familiar silence. I was angry at Mom for not listening to my words, but I kept trying to understand her. I thought she might change her mind if I showed her how serious I was. Much like how music had comforted me, I wanted Mom to feel comforted too, and if possible, with a song of my own creation. Melody of comfort. I After that day, I spent every spare moment composing. Not only was it my first song, but it was a song for Mom. When I felt that I poured enough of my heart into it, I recorded my song into a cassette tape. I fervently hoped it would bring her some comfort. Even if I couldn't fully convince her, I could at least help her feel a little bit better. When Mom came back home, exhausted as usual, I nervously handed her the tape. I thought, if Mom listened to it, she would understand how serious I was. Get that. And that. Get the other, the clippy side. Gonna do better when I actually get the toothbrush out, though. Alright. Open. Yeah, there we go. How are the plants in here? What the heck? Get those little bits open. Sponge. Sponge. Get the cassette door. Okay. I was gonna say it might feel better if I was zoomed in. It was feeling like I wasn't doing much, but really it was just that I was zoomed out. We'll go with that. Clean, clean, clean. Get this little line. I'm gonna go with Mom thinks music isn't a real career. Right. Or something. It's just a fantasy. That she would never make it. Not supporting her daughter's dreams, etc. I probably need to close the door again, don't I? There's like a bunch. There's also still a bunch in here. There's actually just a ton in here, okay. Well, a ton I say, but relatively. This whole section right here is just dirty. Oh, it's been a while since I've used a cassette player, but I don't think you use a wet toothbrush. Actually, did I ever clean a cassette player? Oh. I've gone over that like 5 times. Get under the clip. Try to get under the clip. As best you can. Oh, there we are. Like I saw another bloopity. The heck? Oh yeah, between the buttons is gonna need. A bit here. What? There we are. Play. Record. Wait, what? Oh, right. Right here. Is this it? Okay, cool. Cool, cool. this yourself? Yeah, the melody came to me first, so I started with that. I'm still working on the lyrics. Oh, and there's another one I'm preparing for a competition. The theme is... Hold up, Adora. Didn't I tell you last time? You need to focus on your studies. Mom, I know it might seem like only a hobby right now, but please, can you at least try listening? Adora, do you even hear what you're saying? How can you waste your time on this instead of studying for your future? I'm tired, so let's talk another time. Another time? When's that gonna be? When you quit your job? As if that'll happen? Adora, I'm saying this for your sake. I'm serious about becoming a composer. I want to make it so you don't have to worry about money anymore. And people said I'm pretty talented, so... Yeah. Adora, I said no! Don't even think about it! Right now, you may feel like you're special. Talented? There's no word more meaningless. Don't get carried away because of a mere compliment. Praise proves absolutely nothing! Dad's cassette player. Despite how old it is, it can still play tapes. Why was she so angry? Was she more tired than usual? Even now, I still don't know why Mom reacted so explosively. Never expected her to yell at me like that. Her fury left me speechless. While I was done, she tore the tape from my hands and threw it in the trash. Without so much as a backward glance, she said, "Stop wasting your time on worthless things like this." She threw away wasn't only cassette tape. Therein was the piece of my heart that held my drive to comfort Mom despite the loneliness after Dad's passing. Even if hating her was the easier path, I didn't give up trying to understand her. At that moment, when my heart was equated to trash, I felt something disappear from inside me. After Mom's rage quelled and silence fell once again, I finally gave up trying to understand her.